Time now to take a look at what's making headlines in the newspapers. And let's start with the Business Day and their lead story this morning. Dow's lottery pick may end in court. Now, Sizekaya Consortium chosen as the preferred bidder. Goes on to say the Trade, Industry and Competition Minister parks Dow's decision to pick a consortium led by KwaZulu-Natal business people Moses Tembe and Sandile Zungu as the preferred bidder for the lucrative 8-year license to operate South Africa's national lottery is likely to be challenged in court, and speaks a bit more about that story. Also, RAF, that's the Road Accident Fund, puts a CEO on leave over investigation. The Road Accident Fund CEO Collins Letswalo has been placed on leave pending a special investigation unit inquiry into a multi-million rand contract and tenders at the fund. And picture there of Brad Pitt. Motor news, Brad Pitt movie wins over F1 drivers, and also home ground advantage to give Sharks extra bite in quarterfinal. That's on the back page. The Star this morning leading with Joburg's budget, and it aims to combat rampant crime and improve safety. Now the city announces new plans to tackle the scourge. The Johannesburg Central Business District, once a vibrant epicenter of finance and commerce, is now grappling with an alarming rise in crime that casts a long shadow over its efforts for revitalization. But there is a glimmer of hope, with the city yesterday announcing new plans to tackle the scourge. Reformer CEO Letswalo taken down amid a legal backlash. Now, in a move that has ignited controversy and speculation, Collins Letswalo, the CEO of the Road Accident Fund, has been placed on suspension, a decision that legal experts and insiders say is less about accountability and more about political appeasement. And a picture there, Palestinian protesters gathered outside the Glencore offices in Melrose and Sandton yesterday to voice their concerns regarding the multinational mining corporation for selling coal to Israel. And this local protest in South Africa was part of a larger coordinated series of actions across the globe. And also Sundown's Eye Redemption and Jocelyn Smith, you made our lives hell on earth. That's Kelly's mother writing in a statement. And moving straight on to the next story, which the Citizen has as their lead this morning. How can you live with yourself? These devastating words from the mother of missing Jocelyn Smith's mom, Kelly, reverberate in court as Amanda Smith Daniels opens up about her anger during a victim impact statement. Now, this is Kelly's mother, and she accuses Kelly of making our lives hell and calls her a liar, saying you don't want to take responsibility for your actions. And they have further details on that on page 3. Also, threat to halt a national lottery. Ticket sales will stop from Sunday after a court judgment. And planning for life after work. Experts give some tips on what to consider when budgeting for your retirement. And also, is marriage heaven or hell? And you can read more about that on page 13 in the Star. And finally, we have the Sowetan. Rubbish trucks waste away, and more than half of Gauteng's refuse vehicles not working. Ekurhuleni contracts the private firms to ease the crisis on that. Also, capital can't dictate the rules, Manamela, and how it blows exotic flavor into Amapiano. Vintage fashionista takes center stage, some of their stories this morning. And of course, not forgetting the SABC's own website, and that one of the developing stories this morning, the recovery of the motor vehicle allegedly used in the murder of a 30-year-old journalism student, and some other stories as well. That picture of Floyd Chibambu having an exclusive sit down there with the SABC. So these are some of the stories that you can look into on the SABC's www.sabcnews.com website. And we also have the app so that you can be up to speed and in the know on the go. And this is SABC Plus. All you need to do is register and you're good to go. So please do yourself a favor, and that will ensure that you can watch all of what you see on the screen now, and of course so much more with access to all SABC's radio and television stations.